What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to Headlocks and Hot Packs, and I am cooling in the air conditioning tonight, hopefully chilling through this edition of Wrestling Jeopardy. Some more Tuesday night trivia for you. I've been doing a little bit better the last handful of episodes than I have in probably the last few months, so I'm looking to keep that going. If you are new to the channel, my ultimate goal is a perfect score on one of these episodes, but I will be keeping track of my points here on this board, so if you want to play against me, feel free to go ahead and challenge yourself against the man, with apologies to Becky Lynch and Ric Flair. I can't really call myself the man because I haven't gotten a perfect yet. But I don't know if this is a special edition. I guess we will find out. If you enjoy this kind of content, before we begin, make sure you hit that thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to the channel. And make sure you give Wrestle Trivia a subscribe as well. So I think this is, what, attempt 28 at Wrestling Jeopardy. Let's see how close I get to perfect this time.
Who is?
Who is? Who is?
Hello and welcome to Wrestling
Old school
Jeopardy,
Jerichoholic shirt.
Ultimate Pro Wrestling
Actually,
Trivia
it's got
Challenge, where you're the
the modern
contestant.
WWE
I'm
logo.
your
I don't
host,
know.
Kevin J. Callis.
Yeah.
And are you ready to load the spaceship with the rocket fuel?
I'm ready.
and
I actually
blast off
wore
into this
a
episode?
Warrior shirt today.
Well, go ahead and grab that
So that
pen
kinda
and
worked out.
paper, and let's go to the board now and
What's
check out
up
the
for
categories
this one?
you'll be quizzed on, starting with
Oh god.
the WWE Cookbook.
Yep, that's a fail
Followed
already.
by video games,
I think I might do okay
Pro
there.
Wrestling Illustrated Awards,
Meh.
NXT Factions, and last but certainly not least,
Oh, boy.
name that podcast
I don't feel
host.
so good about this episode right
And of
now.
course, that sound means it's time to play the game. So let's kick things off with the 200-point jobber round.
I usually go
Can you
5
answer
for
all
5
5
here,
of these
so
questions correctly, or will
hopefully
you
I
completely
can maintain
embarrass
that. I haven't every time, but most times.
All right, let's see
Whoopsie,
what you're
Booker.
cooking with, and start off with the WWE
All right, this has got to be a
Cookbook for
softball.
200.
I don't know anything about
There's
this cookbook.
no way you can't see these Technicolor treats named after this wrestler.
Fruity Pebble treats? What are Fruity Pebble treats? I have no idea.
And that would be, what are John Cena's Fruity Pebbles treats?
Fruity Pebbles. The charm is here.
I'm giving myself
Moving
that one,
on
I guess.
To video games.
That
for
category is
2.
going to totally hose
What is the
me.
name of the popular WWF video game shown here?
Only, like, the greatest one ever. What is No Mercy?
One of my personal favorite games of all time. What is WWF?
No mercy.
And that
Could have been
brings us
WrestleMania
to
2000, but the
PWI
fact that
Awards
Taz
for
was in that
200.
clip gave it away.
This Nature Boy has won the
Okay.
Pro Wrestling Illustrated
Well, I can work
Wrestler
with
of
that.
the Year award a record 6 times.
Woo! Who is Ric Flair? Watch it be Buddy Landell. How funny would that be?
Recognizing
Why did
the
they give
best
an
professional
inordinately-
wrestler of the year,
inordinately
Ric Flair
long
has
amount
won
of
this
time
award
to
a
answer
record
that
6
one?
times and remains the only wrestler with more than 3 wins.
Turbo Woo.
And we're on to NXT Factions for 200.
I would bet you Omega has
What
it
was
from
the
the
name
Wrestling
of
Observer.
the NXT faction that consisted of Adam Cole, Bebe, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong?
Well, I used their music for my podcast for a bit, so what is the Undisputed Era? Unless it's the AEW version, but
All right,
Bobby
let's see if
Fish
I can
wasn't
do it. There's the U.
with him.
Let me do West Coast, turn it into an E.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I love it.
Who were
Nah.
the Undisputed Era?
Maybe
And
leave
let's
the
finish up
dubs
the
for
200-point round with
someone
name
else, Kev.
That podcast host.
I don't know about
What
this one.
former
Okay,
wrestler's
that's not bad.
podcast is called 6 Feet Under.
Who is The Undertaker? I noticed they, like, booted his regular co-host, and now it's his wife.
And that would be, who is Mark Calloway, a.k.a. The Undertaker?
I think, like, Fanatics pretty much took that thing over.
All right, we're jumping back into the kitchen.
Yeah,
for
I
a
don't like this
clue
category.
worth
We're 5 for
400
5.
from
Let me
the
know if you're there
WWE
with me.
Cookbook. Layer upon layer of chips, chili, and cheese are a tower of power, too sweet to be sour in this recipe.
What a I hate this category. I have no idea. How is anybody supposed to know
Now, these
this?
nachos are also topped off with cut-up Slim Jims, making this the cream
Macho
of the
nachos?
crop of drunken food, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You will eat this appetizer, and you will like it.
How would anybody have
Yeah,
gotten that
what are
based off the
Nacho
clues?
Man Randy Savage's nachos. And that brings
Well,
us
that's
to
one
video
wrong.
games
That
for
category is
400.
totally gonna
The
hose me, I
SmackDown
think.
series of video games for the Sony PlayStation ended in 2003 with this title, which is often regarded as one of the greatest professional wrestling video games of all time.
I think that one was Here Comes the Pain. SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. And then they went to SmackDown
And that was
vs.
the
Raw.
fifth
Yep.
and final installment
All
of
right.
the SmackDown series called
I can do the video game
SmackDown,
category.
Here
That
Comes the
cookbook
Pain.
category, though.
Moving on to PWI Awards for 4. This brain won the now defunct Pro Wrestling Illustrated Manager of the Year award 4 times.
I mean, only the greatest manager of all time, Bobby Heenan. Come on now. Use your brain.
And that would be who was Bobby the Brain Heenan. Moving on to NXT
I still take
Factions
him
for
over
4.
Heyman.
What was the name of the NXT faction that included B-Fab, Top Dollar, Isaiah Swerve Scott, and Ashante the Adonis?
The Adonis. That would be Hit Row. Really long time to answer
The
these.
answer
I
we're
thought he
looking
was
for
usually only
here,
giving you like
who
5
was
seconds.
Hit Row. And let's finish up
With
the
Flop
400 point
Dollar.
round with Name That Podcast
Botch
host.
Dollar.
83 Weeks is the name of the podcast, hosted by this former wrestling executive.
Pretty good podcast, too. Who is Eazy-E, Eric Bischoff. So we're at 1 wrong through the first
83
2
weeks
runs
is in
here.
reference to the amount of time that WCW Nitro
Beat
defeated
Raw in the
Monday Night
ratings,
Raw
yes.
83 weeks in a row. The correct answer here, who was
Sleazy
Eric Bischoff?
E.
All right, 10 questions down, 15 to go, plus
Now
the
to my
Daily Double
least
and
favorite
Final
category
Jeopardy.
again.
If you're having a good time, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button and also the ringy-dingy notification
Yes, do all of the
icon bell
things.
so you get notified whenever we come out with a brand new episode of Wrestling Jeopardy, presented, of course, by Wrestle Trivia. And
What?
let's go to the 600-point round. Things are going to get a little bit
Okay.
harder. And don't even think about Googling the answers because that's just cheating. So
Well,
let's kick things off.
I'm on
hot and
camera.
heavy
How am I
with
do
the
that?
WWE Cookbook.
I
for
could use
6.
it for this
This
category.
meat-filled pie is exactly what the animal in your life needs to start their day.
Like, what the is this category? Something with Batista, obviously, but I can't.
Growing up, this would have been great if I just yelled to my mom or dad and just said, "Give me what I want for breakfast." And they say, "Kev, what do you want?"
Ric Flair, that's
I'd
what he
say,
wants.
Bakishta.
And I quit.
Come on, man.
And we're on
This
to
is
video
like the
games for
wackest
600.
category they've done so far. Sorry, man. I'm just keeping it real. All right, Daily Double. I got
There's the
2,600.
Daily
2
Double.
wrong. I
It's coming
always
a little bit earlier than usual,
risk
but
everything on
That's
these.
cool. Once again, the category is video games. Think about how much you know about wrestling video games and place your wager right about now.
This is probably the category I think I'm gonna do the best on, is my guess. Sounds like the revenge music.
All right, time is up. Let's go to the clue. Released in the fall of
Yep,
1998,
they gave it away with the music.
WCW NWO game became the best-selling wrestling game.
A lot of people put
for the
this ahead
Nintendo
of
64 console.
WrestleMania 2000, actually. But what is WCW Revenge? We'll take the double up there.
And the correct answer here, that would be, what is WCW
Kind of crazy how of
NWO
all people
Revenge?
that they got on
And we're
Raven
moving
on
to
that
PWI
that cover.
Awards for 6.
He kind of
Medusa
stands out next to the other
McChilly
3.
Was the first female wrestler to win this Pro Wrestling Illustrated award.
What is Rookie of the Year? Question mark? Because I'm not sure.
No, it wasn't.
Ooh,
Women's
good
Wrestler
guess.
of the Year.
I'll take it.
In 1988, Medusa won the Rookie of the Year award. And we're on to
5,800.
NXT Factions for 6.
Still only
What was
two.
the name of the NXT faction featuring Joe
Oh,
Gacy,
God, what was the name of
Ava
that?
Raine, James Drake, a.k.a. Jagger Reed, and Zach Gibson, a.k.a. Rip Fowler?
It's like on the tip of my tongue, too. It's escaping me. I can't.
Yes, with their
The
creepy
Schism,
masks.
that's...
The correct answer
Damn it,
here.
I knew
Who
it started
was
with an
the
S.
Schism.
I just
And we're
couldn't
finishing
come up with it.
600-point round.
I could picture the masks and
What wrestler
everything.
is part of the podcast known as Click This?
Who is Kevin Nash, hosted by Sean Oliver of Kayfabe Commentaries. Another good
Two
podcast.
sweets. That would be Who is Kevin Nash?
A lot of good wrestling
And here
podcasts
comes
up.
800-point round. You need to know your facts, your figures, and your trivia if you want to ace the 800-point
Still only
round.
3 wrong.
Starting
We're doing
off
pretty
with
good.
The WWE Cookbook.
I think that we started this way last
iconic
time, though.
Shrimp cocktail is a showstopper as either a starter or a main event.
Yeah, I can't
dish.
even like venture a guess on these because I have to know the name of the frickin' meal, and I'm not familiar with the stupid
I
cookbook.
bet you didn't know this, but
It's obviously
this
something with
actually
Shawn
pairs
Michaels.
really, really well with some sweet chimichurri music sauce. Anyone? Bueller?
No.
Correct
Cricket.
answer here.
Prawn
What is
Michaels.
Prawn Michaels.
What the F is this
Don't at me,
category?
bro. I didn't write that. Okay, actually, I did write it, so I apologize.
Yeah, you came up with this whole category,
Moving on
man.
to video games for
Stupid
8.
category.
In the arcade game WWF Superstars, players compete as a tag team, and after 3 matches are won, you get to
Superstars.
challenge this team in the final round.
Which one was first? WrestleFest was first, so this one it is the Legion of Doom. I pumped so many quarters into that
And that
game
would be who
at
is
the
the
local.
million-dollar man,
Oh
Ted
no!
DiBiase, and
Wrong
Andre
one!
the Giant, also known as
Wait,
the Mega
what?
Bucks.
I'll put you to sleep with my
Oh no,
$1,000,000
it's
dream.
Superstars then.
And
Damn
let's
it!
move
Then
on
WrestleFest.
to
Next one is
PWI Awards for 8.
Legion of Doom.
As of 2023, John Cena
Crap.
and this wrestler have the most appearances at number 1 in the Pro Wrestling Illustrated 500 with 3.
As of 2023. Who is Kenny Omega?
He's a visionary.
Oh,
He's an architect.
Seth Rollins.
He's
I
Seth
wouldn't have got-
freaking Rollins.
The other one I was thinking was
And
like
Seth
maybe
appeared at
Roman.
number 1 in the PWI
or,
500 in 2015,
Randy Orton.
2019, and again in 2023. What do you say we go to NXT
Kinda crazy that, like,
factions for
Bret Hart never did
800?
that, Shawn never
What was the
did
name
that,
of
what?
the NXT faction that included
Oh,
Mei
man.
Ying, Xia Li, and Boa?
That was, I know it, and I can't think of the name. It was super brief too. It was like a dark. It was kind
that
of
would
cool.
be who was
Tien Sha, that's right.
Sa.
Damn it, man.
And let's close out the 800.
That was such a
round
better
with
gimmick
Name
for that
podcast
Wendy Chu.
Host. What wrestler hosts the Art of Wrestling podcast?
Okay, well this is one of the oldest ones. Who is Colt Cabana? Yes,
And that would
sir.
be none other than Boom Boom himself, who is Colt Cabana.
I don't really listen to that one.
Your promos suck. Really? I think good.
And we've reached the most difficult round in
All right,
Wrestling
1,000-point
Jeopardy,
category.
the 1,000
Last one
point
tripped us
round.
up a
These
good
questions
amount.
are
I got-
designed to take you on
What are
a
we at?
journey
We're at
through
7
wrestling
wrong
history.
total
So
so
if you
far,
fancy yourself
so
a
I think that's less than the
wrestling
last
trivia
one,
aficionado,
but
well,
still
you better
not-
get your thinking cap on
not
because
great.
This round is designed to put your
And with
knowledge
this
to
cookbook
the
category,
test.
like,
So
I'm
let's
for
start
sure-
off the 1,000-point round.
This is. I might as well just
with
mark
a
this
clue
wrong right
from the
here. There's no way I'm gonna
WWE
get this
cookbook.
right.
This recipe is the quintessential cocktail for the quintessential living legend.
Yeah, I can't even guess because I don't have a freaking clue. Like, if there is any wrestling
See, what
fans
you
that are
gotta do,
familiar
you
with this
take,
cookbook
2
out
ounces
there,
of
I
gin,
would be
1
pretty
ounce
impressed.
of sweet vermouth, and then you gotta make sure you get 3 Italian olives.
Bruno
and you get
Sammartini.
None other than what is
Come on,
a
man.
Bruno Sammartini.
What a brutal,
And that
brutal
brings us
category.
to the
Was we
final
like
clue
reaching
from
for
video
straws on
games.
this episode, or
The
what?
centerpiece of this horror-themed downloadable content pack, or DLC pack for you gamers out there, for
Oh, I don't know.
WWE 2K20 was the playable character of The Fiend.
I never got this one because this was like the super broken one, wasn't it? So I don't have any clue. I'm gonna have to mark it wrong.
Plagued by a ton
Bump
of
in the night.
technical
Yeah, I
issues,
would have
the
never got
much
that.
maligned WWE 2K20 is full of bugs and glitches, but the Halloween-themed Bump in the
Yeah,
Night
terrible,
DLC
terrible
pack
game.
did give gamers the chance to play with the hottest act in wrestling at the time, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
That
Let's
was
move on to
really
the
the
final
only
clue
draw of that
from
game, was the first
Pro
time
Wrestling
getting to use
Illustrated
that
Awards.
character. But
This superstar has won the Pro Wrestling Illustrated Match of the Year award a record 11 times, including a 4-year win streak from 1993 to 1996, and then a 7-year win streak from 2004 to 2010.
oh, that's gotta be Shawn Michaels. It has to be. It's the only ones the years line up. It wouldn't be
And a special
Undertaker.
thanks to Scott Decker, who gave this little gem to everyone during the live stream I did a little while ago. If you're watching the live stream, then maybe
Yeah,
you would
Shawn
remember
Michaels.
that the correct answer here is none other than the
The only other person that would have been around at that time is
And we're on to the final clue. From
Undertaker,
NXT
and 93 through
Factions. What was the name
96,
of the
he was
NXT
still-
faction that included Pat McAfee, Pete Dunne, Danny
What?
Burch, and Oney Lorcan.
Was it for the brand? I don't know if that's right, but I don't remember them having
These
a...
guys were unofficially.
I do
or
not
maybe
remember them
officially
even
called
having
the
a faction
Kings
name.
of NXT. And let's
Well,
close out
and
the
then just
board
like that,
with
we're up
the
to
final
10, which I
clue
think is
from
what I had the
Name
last
That
episode.
Podcast.
But a total of
Hosts.
8,000.
What former WWF on-air personality hosts the podcast called Prime Time?
I never really listened to it, but I did kind of talk to him a little bit when I was doing the news things. It's Sean Mooney. Classic
And that would be the
WWF
man, the
announcer.
myth, the legend, who is Sean Mooney. All right, don't quit now. It's time for Final
Well, I'm at
Jeopardy.
10
Let's
wrong,
find
and
out
we're at
what
the end
this
here,
episode's
so-
category is.
I quit
Would you look at that?
matches.
I quit matches. There have been a ton of these all through the years. so
Well, I'm
just
going to
kind
risk
of put that
everything.
in
My
your
marker's
noodle.
kind of
Think
dying
about
on me.
that
In case
and
anyone's
place your wager
wondering
right now.
what I'm writing. But I have a total of 8,000, so I'm just going to risk it all with a
All right,
double-digit
time's up.
amount
Here is
wrong
the
from this
Final Jeopardy
episode.
clue from I Quit Matches. This wrestler is the only person to compete in I Quit Matches for 3 different companies: the NWA, ECW, and WCW. Good luck.
Oh, man. Oh, who... Well, I'll give it a couple more seconds for everyone else. I think I got it, though. Ready? Who is Terry Funk?
Having first wrestled in
Yes,
an I
sir.
Quit match back in 1975, Terry
take it.
Funk became synonymous with this special stipulation and arguably competed in the greatest I Quit match ever versus Ric
Flair.
Flair at Clash of the Champions
Yep,
9,
that was definitely
New York
a pretty good
Knockout
one.
in 1989. And that does it for this episode.
Alright, that does it for that episode, and I did not do great. The cookbook category really crushed my soul. But there's no way anybody's going to be able to read that. My marker's dying. My total is 16,000 with a total of 10 wrong. I think my math was mathing correctly, so if you played against me, let me know how you did in the comments down below, and be honest, everybody. But, yeah, not so great, so I'm going to keep going on these. As usual, we'll be back for some more Tuesday night trivia coming up here soon. But that's all I got for you tonight. We'll see you soon. Have a good night, guys.